Medieval Europe, the rise and spread of Christianity. The first class 7 history chapter, and this is an introductory chapter. The chapter starts with Roman civilization, because if we talk about ancient Europe and when it is related with religion, then we have to start from Roman civilization, because this civilization had influenced or have influenced the birth of Christianity in Europe. So this civilization saw its earliest beginning around central Italy's Tiber River in 8th century BCE. Thereafter, this Roman civilization grew to become one of the most extensive social and political structure in Europe, dominating the ancient world of Europe for 500 years. And after the fall of Roman Empire or end of Roman civilization, the end might be due to war, invasion, Roman civilization loses its glory and a new period begins from 500 to 1500 CE, and that period is known as medieval period. So students, let's understand what this medieval period is. The word medieval roots its origination to Latin, which means time in the middle. After the fall of ancient civilization, that is Roman civilization, begins the medieval period till the beginning of modern period, from 500 CE till 1500 CE. In between this, it is known as medieval period in Europe. And in India, the medieval period starts from 8th century to 18th century CE, following Muslim conquest of the Indian subcontinent, and it saw its rise of Delhi Sultanate and Mughal dynasty. Both this medieval period of Europe and of India does not relate to each other, but each plays an important role in drafting the history of the world. Let's know about the Roman civilization. By 117 CE, Rome was one of the most powerful civilizations in the world. Its leaders were elected and its cities were adorned with grand buildings. Roman culture influenced almost the whole of present-day Europe. In 45 BCE, Julius Caesar became one of the elected leaders of Rome, and his quick rise to power also made him dictator, which led to his assassination, and he was followed by another leader, another dictator, Caesar Augustus, who proclaimed himself the emperor. Thus began the Roman civilization. The Roman Empire was marked by a sharp classification of the society. The rulers and the aristocrats formed the highest class in the society. In Roman Empire, the common people were called plebeians, and the rich upper class people lived in a magnificent mansion and had many slaves. The slaves of the Roman Empire were often the prisoners of wars, soldiers of the enemy, who after losing the wars were captured and made slaves. So these slaves had a very difficult life. Even the plebeians or common people led a difficult lives in Roman Empire. The empire was constantly at war. By the first CE, the once flourishing ancient Roman Empire was in a state of decay. The society in Europe at that stage had also to face a number of significant events like the Black Death, which was a deadly plague that killed millions of people, and there was constant war within the empire for control of power and countless barbarian raids. All these events contributed towards the disruption of peace and prosperity in Europe. Religion, as in the past, played an important role in Roman society. But Roman religion with many gods offered no hope to the urban people. So, Christianity was born as a new hope and a new religion that spreaded quickly all over Europe.